Hey Emily, who is that? Yeah. You gonna show her your tattoo?
No, she's probably gonna go. Okay, go ahead, Em.
Beautiful. Do you have a tattoo there? Very cute. How old are you? 3 years old. Did you get to go today? There we go. Now let's show off that beautiful tattoo there. Okay, look over here. Emily. You're safe. Hey, there you see a smile, Em. There we go. Okay. You have a wonderful
Get the pen.
Give Lily the pen.
Okay, good turn, hon.
You know what? All these kids have to see. You want to stand right over here? You friends with Pluto. Did you get to see my friend Pluto yet? Not yet. Well, you know what? You can only see her once. Pluto sits behind us right upstairs. Do you want to go see the mouse?
All right.
Lily, smile. There we go. Okay.
You want to sit down with her, honey?
Lily, sit down next to her. Look over this way, Lily. Look at me, Lily. Okay, sit next to her so you get your picture.
Come
Hey, Em, look over
closer,
here.
honey.
Emily, look at Mommy. Where's Mommy? Makes you kind of feel like okay. Good job, guys.
That's where we placed the music machine. So all the characters, we're gonna go and read a story with Belle now. I'm about worn out. We're doing good.
Oh, thank you.
And of all places, right here in Fairy Tale Gardens. You know, this is one of my favorite spots to just get away from everything and fly away on my imagination. Do you know what one of my favorite ways to do that is? Read stories. I love to read. Well, doesn't everybody? You guys like to read too? That's wonderful. Well, I think I love stories so much because of all the different places they can take you and all the exciting people you can pretend to be. And the only thing you really your imagination. That's right. For example, if you know my name, say it out loud. Very good, that's right, my name is Belle. But when I read a story, I could be a damsel in distress, a knight in shining armor, or instead of just plain old Belle, I could be Belle, Queen of the Pirates. All right, maybe not, but the important thing is we can have so much fun in the stories.
People don't know how to sit down.
Stories is we can share them with each other. Say, I have an idea. Why don't we share a story? I mean, if that's all right with you, would you like to? Oh, wonderful. I know just a story we can share. Why don't we share my story? What do you say? Well, all right then. I'll need a few things before we get started. Luckily, I have my two very good friends, Tracy and Christina, help me find them. Everyone say hello to them.
Yeah.
Great, Tracy, we can get the Storytime set ready for us. Thank you. And of course, if we're going to share my story today, well, I'm going to need help from each one of you along the way. So will you be willing to help me share the story? Wonderful. Well, all right then. Let's start at the very beginning. Can anybody tell me, who did I live with in my quiet little village? Just shout it out if you know.
Say your daddy.
Yeah, that's right, my wonderful father.
I'm gonna go
And what
help
was his
them.
occupation?
We'll see if she asked you.
Or what was his job? He was an inventor, right? He was very, very smart, and he was very kind too. And you remind me of him in the blue there. Can you come up here anymore and listen to this boy? Would you like to help out? No? That's all right. It's okay. We can choose another boy. Would you like to in the sunglasses to be fine? No. See, one says no. Now they're all going to say no. Could you help out here in front? No? Oh, no, that's all right. I don't want to make anybody do anything. All right. Well, how about a girl then? We'll choose a girl. How about you in the grand singer? Come on up here. Give her a big hand, everyone. Oh, okay. Good job. Careful.
Do you want to help?
What's your name, sweetie?
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Christina. All right, well, it's all pretend, so it doesn't matter. You can play the part of Papa, right? I appreciate you saving the story, you know. Well, look, now you have all the tools you need to be a proper inventor. Doesn't Christina look wonderful?
Yay!
Thank you so much for helping me. Now, since you're an inventor, is there anything out there that you would like to invent? If you could make something? A candy maker. That sounds great, doesn't it? Well, you know what? Papa was not the only one who paid a lot of attention to me in our village. Who else did? Do you remember? Gaston, right? And was Gaston strong? He was. Let me see all the muscles on there. Flexion muscles. Ooh, very good. Was Gaston handsome? Yes, he thought he was, didn't he? And how about you? Will you be my Gaston today? Oh, the shirt's great. Come on up here. How you doing, Christina? You doing good? Now tell me, what do you think? When Gaston makes his way out here, do you think he's going to mind his manners? You do? Oh, good. What do you want? Think he's going to mind his manners? No, I was afraid you might say that. All right. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Oh, my goodness. Look at you, handsome. All right, go ahead and show us your muscles. Now, Gaston had a one-track line. He was always saying to me, "You will marry me, Belle." Can you say that for us? Very good. And no matter how many times I refused, he still kept saying to me,
I know.
"I will not marry you." Well, that time I think he meant it. And even though I sent Gaston away, you know, he never really ever gave up. Well, one fine day, my father set off on a long journey to take one of his inventions to the fair. But he got lost on a dark road, right, Papa? Yes, and he was chased. By what was he chased by? Wolves. You remember he was chased by wolves. All right, and now I need all of you guys out here to make the sounds of the wolves for me, all right? So when I count to three, ready? 1, 2, 3. Christina, did you hear that? Were you frightened? No. Well, as luck would have it, Papa was thrown off his horse, but he found shelter in what he thought was an abandoned castle. But it wasn't abandoned at all, was it? There he made some new friends. Look, here they come now. Look, it's Mrs. Cogsworth. Cogsworth and Louie. Now they were once in the service of the master of the house, and they've been transformed into these objects when a spell was placed over the entire household. Now when our horse returned home without my father, well, I knew something was not right. So the horse took me back to where they'd been separated, and I too not only discovered in the air Cogsworth ship and Mrs. Potts, but someone who was known only as the Beast. That's you, sir, in the white cap. Come on up here, let's give the hand, everybody. You all look so lovely. Tell me, Mrs. Potts, what would you like to make just tonight for dinner? What's your favorite food? Do you have a favorite? Macaroni and cheese? Oh, that sounds good to you, guess so. All right, well, here comes our beast, everyone. What do you think? Come on out. Very nice. Now, the beast had taken my father prisoner and would only let him free if I were to become a prisoner in his place. And I did this for him. On my first night in the Beast's castle, I discovered the magic rose. And I learned that the Beast had not always been a beast. If the Beast were to fall in love before the last petal of the rose fell, and he were to be loved in return, well then the entire household would be transformed back to the way it was before the spell. But if not, the Beast would remain a beast. For how long?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And to make matters worse, we didn't get along so well at first, did we, Beast? No. Partly because you growled a lot. But then suddenly, on one special night, something magical began to happen. And everyone in the household suddenly felt like dancing. We're gonna dance, alright? Okay, just put one more. And go back and go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Good job. Good job, Gaston. Wait, now boys. And now everyone takes a bow. You see, there was something there that wasn't there before. The Beast had begun to care about me. He cared about me so much that he even let me return home to visit my father who had become ill. I was given a magic mirror so that I could see the Beast and return to him. Soon after I returned home, Gaston came over to my house, and just as he always had, Gaston said to me, but this time when I refused, he locked us in the cellar, took the magic mirror, and he set off to hunt the Beast down. But somebody was there to help me. Do you all remember who snuck along? It was Chip. Chip was my hero. And thanks to Chip, I was able to get back to the Beast castle just in time. Everyone was watching as Gaston the Beast had grabbed each other's arms and they were wrestling back and forth. And the fight was over. Oh, it's over. Gaston had fallen into the moat, far below. And I hear the Beast. Glendyne. Very nice. But as soon as I told the Beast how much I loved him, something truly wonderful occurred. Mrs. Potts, Chip, Cogsworth, and Lucia were all transformed back into their former selves. And the Beast himself was transformed, for he was no longer a beast at all. Do you all remember what he became?
A tourist.
Right. Look, he became the handsome prince. So you see, fairy tales really do come true. And as the song goes, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast. Arms up, everyone, and take a bow.
Yay!